The South Today bulletin proudly brought to you in association with MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Tonight on the South Today, water woes look set to continue for another month for Queenstown residents, the council working on a fix. Dunedin community groups are getting acquainted with their new stomping grounds thanks to an accommodating host. And fast jet skis zip around a Southland lake, blending serious competition with family fun. Kia ora, good evening. I'm Hannah Wilkins. Queenstown residents will need to boil their tap water for a little longer, but the council says work is on track to upgrade and protect the local water supply. Residents and visitors have been dealing with a cryptosporidium outbreak since September, which has impacted much of the resort town.
Drinkable tap water is getting closer for Queenstown residents, with Queenstown Lakes District Council working hard to install UV filters at its 2-mile water treatment plants. A boil water notice has been in place since the 20th of September. National water regulator Taumatua Aruwai issuing a compliance order in response to a cryptosporidium outbreak in the resort town and the lack of a protozoa barrier in the treatment plant. That's forced businesses, accommodation providers and residents from Queenstown Central, Fern Hill and other areas to boil their water, buy their own filters or regularly fill containers from the water tanker supplied by the council at the Athol Street car park. As a part of the work, the council plans to clean and flush out the entire piped network, as well as draining and cleaning the main Fern Hill reservoir, with the aim of removing any sediment which could still contain cryptosporidium. The QLDC says the UV system is a temporary fix to meet the compliance order and remove the boil water notice, but a $30 million protozoa barrier will be installed in the future as a part of a permanent system. It's hoped the initial project work can be completed by mid-December, restoring normal water usage for the town's residents and visitors. In Queenstown, the South Today.
A female swimmer was rescued from a South Otago beach late yesterday afternoon after finding herself struggling in the water as the weather deteriorated. Emergency services attended the scene at Papatawai Beach in the Catlins on Tuesday afternoon after a woman was unable to get herself out of the choppy water. The weather was fine and calm when she dived in for a swim at around 4 p.m, but the conditions quickly turned as the wind and rain started coming in. Police were able to pull the woman out of the water and she was taken to Dunedin Hospital by a waiting rescue helicopter. A collection of small community groups in Dunedin are getting familiar with their new location and are looking to share the modern space with others. Dunedin Community House is a one-stop shop for many small local organisations, with those in charge spreading the word about its new facilities.
A vibrant hub of community minds, taking advantage of a brand new space. After months of upheaval, there's excitement in the air at Dunedin Community House as the facility settles into new premises in Princes Street. The Community House hosts a range of local organisations, services and non-profit groups, but was recently forced to move from its former Moray Place location.
They don't need to worry about the electricity bill, they don't need to worry about the internet bill or the leases. So we make sure we do stuff in a way that supports non-profits and is easy for them to interact with and is flexible as well.
This refurbished space includes meeting rooms, offices and desk space over 3 floors. Groups and individuals are able to hire hot desks for as little as an hour. Long-time tenant Otago Access Radio is based on the 2nd floor, taking advantage of being under the same roof as other non-profit organisations by putting them on air. They've also taken the opportunity to upgrade the radio studios, ensuring the station can continue to provide the region with local stories over the airwaves.
Now that we have taken the opportunity to move in and to upgrade our studios, which was part of the move for us, now it's about letting more people know about what we do and opening up more opportunities for people in Dunedin to come and make their own radio shows and podcasts.
The hub is also home to Shark Tea Women's Refuge, Dunedin Budget Advisory Service and Volunteer South. and more than 30 other small organisations.
It's a good way to give back to several different community groups and be a part of them and help them to succeed and have a house for them that they're welcome to and so they can develop.
The next goal of those in charge of Dunedin Community House is to spread the word about their new facilities and getting everyone together for a special community Christmas dinner next month. In Dunedin, the South Today.
Dunedin's multi-purpose stadium is getting a vibrant lighting makeover with the installation of new technology aimed at enhancing the experience for fans. A 6-week construction program began at Dunedin's Forsyth Bar Stadium on Monday, removing 233 sports lights and replacing them with 262 new ones. The upgraded project will see new LED floodlights used for sports fixtures at the stadium and high-definition nighttime television broadcasting. Dunedin Venues Management says the upgrades will allow for a number of new features, including filters, colours, patterns and projections to be displayed around the stadium. The new lighting will be ready to shine on major events from next February. A family fun day out has gotten more competitive in the south for one water sports group. Jet skiing Southland held their annual time trial near Gore over the weekend, competitors trying to take home the sweet taste of victory.
With a drop of a flag, they're jetting off, racing for glory. 11 people from the jet skiing Southland group made a splash on Sunday, racing in their annual time trial event in the still waters of Eden Pride's Pond near Gore. Chris Gifkins started the group 4 years ago so he and his family could go on trips with like-minded people, but over the years the events have taken a more serious turn.
It seems to be very competitive, yes. Every year guys turn up with bigger and faster skis just to win a chocolate fish.
The sweet taste of chalky fish and victory is just the tip of the iceberg for these jet skiers. 10-year-old Scott Gifkins has adopted his father's enthusiasm for the sport, but has a slightly different reason for joining in.
You're basically riding a dirt bike on water, and it's really fun splashing other people on their jet skis. And my favourite part about jet skiing is falling off.
He says the Gifkins family have always been into the extreme sports, making the switch from motorbikes to jet skiing with the goal of turning their skills into something a bit more family-friendly. In Gore, the South Today.
Whaiakere still to come on the South Today. An inclusive Cromwell art piece is unveiled at the Football Club rooms and an opening celebration in Frankton for a long-awaited community hub.
My mate John's here to spice up your bedroom. He's taken 25% off beds, plus don't pay a cent till 2025. John's the mattress master.
And my mate John.
A poorly maintained heat pump can lose up to 35% of its output. The Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner team are experts. Their specially developed chemical wash is totally biodegradable. Call Mr. Heat Pump Cleaner and get the job done by the professionals.
Such a sweet girl. What are you dreaming about?
Just music.
The Power of Dreams by Honda. Here at Age Concern Otago, we offer a range of services to support Otago seniors to age well with dignity and independence. We provide social work support, visiting service, health promotion and social activities. Check out what we have on offer at ageconcernotago.com.
If you're at risk of developing melanoma skin cancer, you owe it to yourself to have a mole map. Mole map is coming to your area. Phone today to make an appointment. It could save your life.
Tēnā koe, welcome back. Visiting the Sports Pavilion in Cromwell is a more colourful affair these days, with the football club rooms now sporting a new mural. The art piece was unveiled over the weekend, paying tribute to the town's cultural diversity.
Some of the faces of worldly Central Otago locals, immortalised in paint. Cromwell solidified its status as a cultural melting pot on Sunday as a new multicultural mural was unveiled at the Alpha Street Pavilion. Central Otago Mayor Tim Cadogan believes the large-scale artwork is a great representation of the changing face of the town.
We are truly becoming a multicultural part of Aotearoa New Zealand, and I reckon that that's absolutely great and just brings a wealth of experience, knowledge and different ways of looking at the world, which only benefits each and every one of us.
The piece was created by Melbourne-based artist Matt Ling and was a collaboration between the Central Otago Arts Trust and Welcoming Communities. It features the faces of 6 Central Otago locals from various backgrounds, painted on the side of the Cromwell Junior Football club rooms.
On behalf of the boys that are here and the women that are here, we'd like to say thank you very much for people that have put this week together. It's just an honour.
Ling says it's a great feeling to see his work being embraced by the Cromwell community, as well as bringing people together from all walks of life. In Cromwell, the South Today.
There was a party in Queenstown over the weekend as residents celebrated the opening of a multi-million-dollar community space. The Salvation Army Hub has been in the works for more than a year, with a variety of performances welcoming the new building to Frankton.
It's a party on the newly built dance floor as Queenstown Salvation Army celebrates the opening of their long-awaited community hub at Remarkable Parks in Frankton. Kicking off the dream in 2019 after selling their old Camp Street building, the $10 million project has finally finished after over a year of construction. The hub has been designed and built for community use. The building is fleshed out with meeting and multifunctional rooms, showers for visitor use, long-term office space and an auditorium that seats around 120 people.
So we have a family store, can't build or have a Salvation Army without one these days. We have an auditorium where we as a Salvation Army will worship on a Sunday, but it's also where we're hoping to invite other people, whether it's conferences or other cultural groups, to come and use the space.
The charity group celebrated the occasion with a day's worth of events, with a dawn blessing in the early morning and a display of local talent in the evening.
We had a Salvation Army come and lead us to a blessing of the building, accompanied by, there would have been well over 100 people here to support us with that. That finished with some speeches, and we even cracked out the Salvation Army haka, which was pretty exciting.
There was a mix of song and dance for the invited guests, with groups such as the Salvation Army Brass Band from Dunedin, Waiata Group from Christchurch and the Remarkables dance crew showing off their skills. The Community Hub's office space will soon see partner agencies such as Queenstown Community Housing Trust, Te Kaura and the Central Lakes Family Services move into their new long-term home. In Queenstown, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. Clean drinking water is still a month away for some Queenstown residents, but the council says it's on track. Dunedin Community House has settled into its new Princes Street premises, hosting a range of non-profit organisations. And jet skiing Southland staged a show of speed over the weekend, with friendly competitors revving up for an annual time trial. And now we'll look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT, and we welcome back Associate Editor Mike Houlihan. Hello Mike.
Evening, Hannah.
What can we expect to read tomorrow?
Well, they've just come to an agreement between all parties about the future of Forbury Park trotting track, feature of South Dunedin, former home of harness racing in the south.
Yes.
The land is now going to be for sale. All parties who were trying to work out what to do with it have now come to an agreement, so that'll be the main story for tomorrow.
Oh, that's a big development. Okay,
it is,
what
indeed.
else can we expect?
Waitaki Healthcare, who run the Oamaru Hospital, have had to apologise to a family after a baby died in their care. Terrible, unfortunate incidents there. On a brighter note, Radius Fulton Rest Home in South Dunedin, they have a in-house radio station. It's the 20th anniversary this week, and they're celebrating that fact.
Lovely.
And in the arts section tomorrow, we have a big preview of the Dunedin School of Art exhibition.
Brilliant. We look forward to reading. Thank you for sharing this evening, Mike.
Thank you.
Time now for a look at the weather.
The South Today weather, proudly brought to you by MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.
Looking at the situation, a cold front will move onto the far south late tomorrow, with southwesterly airflow and showers expected on Friday. Heading to the top of the South Island, northerlies with some clouds up and through here. Expect highs of 23 in Nelson, 18 in Greymouth and a gorgeous 24 degrees in Christchurch. Travelling to South Canterbury and North Otago. Norwesterlies with some patchy high cloud and great temperatures here tomorrow, up to 23 in Ashburton, 24 in Timaru and 20 neat in Oamaru. Heading westwards to the Central Lakes. Fresh winds with increasing cloud make for a mostly sunny day through here tomorrow, with 21 expected in Queenstown and 23 degree highs in both Wanaka and Alexandra. Heading further south, a fine day through here with norwesterlies before a late change brings some rain after 19 degree highs in Gore and Balclutha and 18 in the Catlins. Across to Invercargill, cloudy with fresh winds and a low of 10 degrees tonight. Tomorrow's fresh with norwesterlies, showers and a high of 19. Friday's a bit cooler with 12, showers and scattered rain. Cloud. And finally heading to Dunedin, cloudy tonight with patchy drizzle and a low of 8 degrees. Thursday starts cloudy but breaks open to a lovely 19 degrees before afternoon showers and gusty winds. And Friday looks overcast with light rain, southwesterlies and up to 14 as the high before the weekend. And that's the news this Wednesday. For the latest news and videos from the southern region, head online to odt.co.nz. You can follow Channel 39 on YouTube to catch our news bulletins on demand, or follow us on Facebook. Search for the South Today NZ to see our favourite stories from around the regions. We'll see you again tomorrow. Ka kite o pōpō.
Public interest journalism funded through New Zealand On Air.
The South Today Bulletin, proudly brought to you in association with MoleMap, the skin cancer detection specialists.